Hello, welcome to Chapter 30, Part 1, Bootstrap Accordion, brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Harish. In this session, we will be learning how to build the Bootstrap Accordion. In the previous videos, we learned how to work with Bootstrap Collapse plugin. In this video, we will be discussing how to extend the Bootstrap Collapse plugin to build an accordion which looks like this. And this image represents an accordion, and when I click on the respective things, it should bring down the respective items present in it. For example, when I click on the fruits, it is bringing the items present in it: apple, grapes, banana. Similarly, when I click on vegetables, it should bring a window like this, and this is what we call the accordion. And now, without wasting much time, let me show you how to build the Bootstrap accordion. It's very simple. Now let me jump into Visual Studio and let me start coding for accordion. So what I'll do, first I'll take a div element, and before that, this is a empty web project. To this empty web project, I have added a reference of Bootstrap as well as JQuery. Right now, let me take this, let me delete this and let me do it from first. Right now I'm taking a div element. To this div element, let me add a class called Control S, and again, and before to that, let me add a ID. I'll tell you later why I'm taking this ID to this div. I'll name that ID as accordion. Okay, Control S, and inside this, and to this it's not panel, the class we have to add here is panel group. Okay, and inside this div element, I'll take another div element. To this div element, let me add a class called panel. Okay, and I'll take another div element, and next to the panel, let me add panel classes which apply the styles, that is panel primary. And to this div element, okay, let me add a class, and I'll name that class as panel heading. Okay, panel heading. And inside this panel heading, let me take a h4 tag. To this h4 tag, let me add a class called panel title, which applies title to that heading, which applies styles to that heading. And inside this h4, let me take an anchor tag, and to this anchor tag, let me assign the value as of now hash. Okay, and okay, currently we are building this panel heading. So let me jump back to my presentation. Currently we are building this block. This is the heading, that is fruits block. So what I need to do is I need to name my heading as fruits. Control S, and right now what we have done, we have taken this panel and applied the basic styles, panel primary and the panel heading. Inside the panel heading, we have a heading called fruits. Now it's time to build the body in the sense, now it's time to build this apple, grapes and banana, this part of the body. So how do I do that? It's very simple. I have to take another div element. To this div element, I need to add a class, that is panel body. No, we should not add a class here. So let me take ID right now. I'll tell you why I'm taking ID right now here. Let me name my ID as panel body 1. And inside this div element, let me take another div, and to this div, let me add a class called panel body. And now let me jump back to the presentation, and inside this body, this white space, you can observe we have 3 items: apple, grapes and banana, and it is an unordered list. So let me go and add inside the body these 3 items. So I'll take a UL list. Inside the UL, let me add a list item telling apple. Okay, what are the other two fruits present there? Grapes and banana. Let me go and add it. Grapes. And let me add another item, the last item, banana. Control S. Now let me push this page to the browser. Let me see how it renders there. Okay, this is how it's rendering right now, but keep in mind this content, apple, grapes and banana, should be shown only when I click on this fruits heading. But now, as of now, it's not, the functionality is not working, in the sense it is showing this body instead of clicking this fruit also. So how can I make that? In the sense, this fruit should be displayed only when I click on this heading. So what I need to do is I need to add some dash attributes telling this body should be displayed only when click on this heading. So how do I do that? It's very simple. What I'll do now, to this anchor tag, okay, we have taken hash here. Now I have to tell to this anchor tag, like when someone clicks on you, display this body. So how anchor tag identify this body? It identify this panel body by using this ID. So let me copy this ID and let me assign it to this anchor tag. And after that, I need to set some data dash attribute, that is data dash target, okay, is equal to collapse. Okay, sorry, it's data dash toggle, not the target, it's data dash toggle is equal to collapse. And after that, I need to take another one data dash attribute, that is data dash parent. Okay, the parent is this accordion. So I've taken this ID earlier, right now I'm using it. I have to take hash because it is ID. So accordion, the spelling is DION, accordion. Control S, and after that I need to add some other classes to this ID. The classes includes panel collapse. Okay, in order to collapse this panel, I need to add panel collapse, and also the collapse class. Control S. Now when I go back and when I refresh, you can observe I'm having only this heading. Now when I click on the fruits, it's going to display the items. You can observe here. This is what we call a accordion, and we learned like how to build the accordion very clearly. Okay, and now let me show in the image we're having this one only, and let me add other two things, that is vegetables and flowers. It's very simple. What I need to do is I need to copy this div completely. So let me minimize this and let me copy this and let me paste it. Control V, and I have to do it one more time for which fruits and flowers. We are done it for vegetables, sorry, fruits. Now let me do it for vegetables. Okay, I have to name it as vegetables here. Okay, and let me add vegetables, brinjal, potato, and let me take it as tomato. Okay, and another important thing I need to do is I need to change the ID, because to this first accordion I've given the ID panel body 1, and to this second one let me change it to panel body 2, and here also I have to change it. Okay, keep in mind this ID should match the text present here, otherwise we'll not get the output. Similarly, last one is flowers. Let me change the items present here to lily, and this is jasmine, and the last one is tulip. Control S, and also I have to change this one, this ID 3, and this one also to 3. Control S. Let me go back and let me refresh. Currently you can observe we are having 3 accordions here. When I click on this, it is displaying fruits. Similarly, when I click back, it takes back the body inside the heading. You can observe here. Similarly, when I click on vegetables, it is displaying brinjal, potato and tomato. And when I click on flowers, you can observe lily, jasmine and tulip. Okay, this is what we call an accordion, and we achieved this exactly how it is present here. Okay, this is what the Bootstrap accordion. And coming to the next slide, you can observe very carefully, inside the accordion we can also push the images. In the sense, inside the accordion we can also place the images, and right now let me show that very clearly. Okay, now how do I do that? It's very simple. Let me jump back to my Visual Studio. Okay, the first one is fruits. Okay, and let me show you in my Solution Explorer I have a folder called images, and I'm having 3 images like flower, fruits and vegetables. Now instead of adding this items, let me add an image. Let me delete this, and now since this is the fruits, let me add a fruit image. How do I do it? I'll just drag and drop. Okay, you can observe I've dragged it and I've dropped it. Okay, Control S. And similarly for, let me go it for vegetables, I'll remove this content and let me add a vegetables image. How I'm doing it? I'm just dragging and dropping the images. Okay, and coming to the last one, that is flowers, let me remove this. Control S. Let me drag and drop. Yes, it is done. Now Control S, let me go back and let me refresh. You can observe Okay, this accordions right now will have images in it, but keep in mind the images which are present in this accordion, they are very big and they are not responsive. So how to make this images responsive? It's very simple. Currently you can observe it's acquiring the screen more than the actual screen. You can observe we are getting a scroll bar at the bottom. How to make this image responsive? Now as soon as I move it to the small screen also, it's not responsive. You can observe here we're getting a scroll bar at the bottom. So how can I make this image responsive? It's very simple. What I need to do is I need to add the image class which we learned earlier. So let me go back to the fruits and we have an image here. Let me add a class to this image tag telling like image responsive. Control S. Let me go back and let me refresh. When I click on this fruits, you can observe the image it's rendering very clearly. And now when I minimize it also, the image does not disappear and it is adjusting respect to the screen device. Okay, how did we make that? We made that using this class responsive image responsive class, which makes the image responsive. Similarly, let me go and do it for the rest of them. Okay, let me show it for vegetables again. You can observe this vegetables is also not responsive. Okay, how do I do that? It's very simple. Let me show you flowers also. This is also not responsive. How can I make them responsive? It's very simple. To the each of images, what I need to do is I need to add a class called image responsive. Similarly to the last one, that is flower, I need to add a class image responsive. Control S. When I go back and when I refresh, you can observe we're getting a fruits image. Okay, and similarly when I click back, it goes again. And vegetables, we're getting the vegetable image. Let me close that. And similarly flowers, when I click on that, we're getting the flower image. Okay, what we learned in this session is in this session we learned like inside the accordion we can add a content as well as we can add an image also. Okay, and right now we saw a beautiful demo of it, like how to work with the accordions. Okay, this is the first part from here to here. We have learned like how to work with the accordion. This is the beauty of accordion we learned in this session. Okay, and finally we saw a beautiful demo of it. And finally, thank you for listening. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Ankpro Training. You can also like our Facebook page visiting these URLs. You can also follow us on Twitter. For further references, visit these websites, and we are on LinkedIn too. Last but not the least, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.